Have you ever wondered if there are families in the world that are many times stronger than the state? Families that if you angered them, they start a nuclear war. Today we will go through the 5 most powerful families that own states or are stronger than them. Family von Bombach, one of the oldest wealth dynasties still in existence, is that of this family. Despite existing for 130 years, the family is still going strong. Boehringer in Gelheim, a pharmaceutical business established in 1885 by Albert Boehringer, lies at the heart of the empire. Albert purchased a tiny tartar mill in Germany in that year. The facility started producing tartaric acid the next year for use in the food industry, including baking soda and carbonated drinks. The family is estimated to be worth $45.7 billion overall. However, given that the enormous business the family owns and runs is still entirely privately owned, this is obviously simply conjecture. Despite Albert's death in 1939, the business grew to become one of the biggest in its industry. Boehringer is currently one of the top 20 pharmaceutical companies in the world and the second largest in Germany. That's pretty much all there is to know about the actual family. The Boehringer/von Bombach family is renowned for keeping things private. They avoid the spotlight as much as possible, and they hardly ever grant interviews, just like the Albrechts. They are one of the biggest medication makers in the world, but nothing more is known about them. Family Johnson. Another powerful family that prefers to operate largely in the background is the Johnson family, and that applies to a lot of their corporate interests as well as personal issues. What is known, however, is that they control a 49% interest in Fidelity Investments, which accounts for a sizable amount of their $46.03 billion empire. Fidelity, which was founded in 1946 by Edward Johnson Roman II, has more than 30 million customers and holds more than $3.05 trillion in retirement assets. This makes Fidelity the second largest mutual fund business by September 2020 statistics. Abigail Johnson, the founder's granddaughter and perhaps one of the most prominent executives in the financial sector, is in charge of the family. In 2014, she succeeded her father as CEO, and 2 years later, she was named the company's president. If you stop and think about it, her posture was only logical. Since graduating from college, she had been a part-time employee of the corporation. After earning her degree from Harvard Business School, she started working full-time in 1988. She is one of the wealthiest women in the world with a $15 billion net worth due to her 24.5% ownership of the corporation. Family of Saud. It is hardly surprising that the Saudi royal family is one of the wealthiest families. 15% of the world's oil reserves are under the control of the monarchy. The family now has access to a virtually limitless supply of wealth. In fact, considering that over 15,000 royals control the whole fortune, their combined net worth may be far higher than the reported $95 billion. Along with oil, the royal family members also receive a large portion of their income via government contracts. Most of this activity is conducted through land deals or corporations that provide services to state-owned enterprises. For instance, Saudi Aramco is the most successful business in the world. It is mostly under the influence of the Saudi government, which is well known. It's not always clear how the Saudi royal family spends their enormous wealth. Mohammed bin Salman, the current crown prince, appears to be an exception. The future king is rumored to spend millions of dollars on houses, boats, and artwork. The most expensive painting ever purchased is one by Leonardo da Vinci, which he paid $450 million for. Thai royal household. The opulent lifestyle of Thailand's King Rama X has long stood in stark contrast to that of his frugal father, but given that he is currently regarded as the richest king living, perhaps it is not all that unexpected. He outweighs some of the wealthiest hereditary monarchs, including the Saudi king, the British royal family, and the Sultan of Brunei, with a net worth of over $40 billion USD. In theory, in certain nations, even if you don't own something, you can nonetheless control it. Many people in his country are concerned about how the Thai monarchy was was able to seize that much riches. It's critical to consider how the monarchy's resources were handled prior to the current king's rule in order to comprehend the current situation. Before King Rama X's reign, the Crown Property Bureau was in charge of the wealth according to Thailand's constitution. It was governed by a board of individuals, the bulk of whom were princely appointees. The wealth was not owned by a single ruler but by the crown. However, the Thai king overruled that decision in 2018 and brought the money under his own authority. That is undoubtedly the fastest way to become wealthy. While Thailand's economy is contracting, the Thai government has budgeted more than $1 billion to support the monarchy in 2020. The anti-monarchy protests in Thailand that took place throughout 2020 are quite likely to continue. Family Koch Industries is the largest privately held firm in the United States, with an estimated annual revenue of more than $110 billion. David and Charles Koch, the company's largest shareholders, now rank among the wealthiest people in the world thanks to their estimated $110 billion combined net worth. In the business their father, Fred C. Koch, started more than 90 years ago, the two brothers each hold a 42% share. Even though Koch Industries has broadened its business interests throughout the years, the success of the corporation is mostly due to the refinery sector. In 1940, Fred discovered a fantastic method for turning crude oil into gasoline, beginning the company's main line of business, and it's mostly to blame for the family's substantial wealth. Currently, Koch Industries also works with chemicals, paper products, and has a venture capital fund.